Hi there, Martin here. Here's today's curious question. Does your organization struggle to redeploy inventory across the internal supply network? Are your site-to-site transfers visible, accurate, and timely? Do you feel like there's a missing link that makes the process a little more challenging than it should be? Well, you're not alone. Many companies find managing transfers within their organizations to be a pain, but it doesn't have to be that way. This is a large topic, and we're going to get started with the basics today. I'm super excited to have Nicole here with us today. She's amazing at making the complex simple, and she's going to introduce us to how an intra-company transfer is meant to be used and how it should work. Nicole, take it away.
Hello and thanks, Martin. You would think that managing transfers within our own organization would be so much easier than managing purchases from our suppliers. But there's a few things that often get in the way. First, we sometimes treat transfers with less diligence and often as an afterthought. Second, we don't set our sister facilities up for success. And third, our master data is often not as clean as it should be, and as a result, we're not playing by the correct rules. Today, I'm going to give you an example of what good looks like when SAP is properly set up and we execute according to the rules. Let's dive in and take a look. An intercompany transfer is a transfer from one location to another location within the same organization, or in SAP terminology, the same company code. Today, we're going to walk through what a good transfer process could look like. Let's start here in the stock requirements list. If we look at the planning situation for this material, we can see that we have a proposal for replenishment from another plant. We can see the plant number here. The way that SAP knows which plant to source this material from is because we have a special procurement key set on the material master within the MRP2 view, indicating that it's a stock transfer from another plant. Now, there are a couple of ways that we could choose another plant as a source of supply. We could have a scheduling agreement in place, or we could have a quota arrangement in place that indicates 70% of the requirement should be sourced from an outside source, while 30% are sourced via transfer from another SAP plant. In other words, there are several tools available to help with most any sourcing requirement.